guys, Odin Wolf here. In today's video I just wanted to go over and discuss Battlefield Hardline, some of the new features and gameplay that we've gotten a look at over the past week or so, as well as the much anticipated open beta that we'll be getting our hands on very soon. In the background here we've got some Battlefield 3 footage that accumulated over the past couple of weeks. I still like to go off and have some fun on the Battlefield 3 every once in a while, just for the nostalgia factor and you know, for the feels. And that includes attempting to have some fun in the attack chopper on the in-game capture the flag, but thanks to the way that the Igla and the Stingers were patched towards the end of the last fan of Battlefield 3, it's not very enjoyable, considering they can lock you from the other side of the map, and they pretty much take you down to 20% health just with one rocket hit. So, but I do like to try to go back and remember how much fun the attack helicopter used to be, and how deadly it was, especially with the TV missiles. You know, one-shotting choppers on the other side of the map. You know, hey, there ain't nothing like that feeling. So, anyway, enjoy that footage in the background. But like I said, back on topic here, Battlefield Hardline. We should be getting our hands on the beta here soon, which that is the message we got from Visceral at the beginning of the year, when we were all anticipating them to tell us the exact date that it was going to be released, and all we got was soon. So for all intents and purposes, though, it looks like we're looking at February 3rd, which, if I'm looking at my calendar correctly, will be next Tuesday. That was leaked out due to some emails that were sent out to several YouTubers and Twitch live streamers, basically letting them know, you know, that the NDA, the Non-Disclosure Act, should be lifted by that date, and that basically they are good to go ahead and start live streaming and uploading videos on that date. So, for all intents and purposes, that should be the beta launch date, and we will be getting a confirmation from Visceral themselves tomorrow, which would probably be today by the time this video is uploaded. So it should be Thursday the 29th. They're supposed to be letting us know the official release date, which should be February 3rd, like I mentioned. So cannot wait. I'm extremely excited to get my hands on the beta and try out some of the upgraded and improved features, and as well as new game modes, Hotwire, and I believe we're also going to be getting our hands on Heist now that the Battlefield 4 community mission was completed, which, hey, we all knew that was going to happen anyway. So we're going to be getting our hands on Heist as well as Good Old Conquest on two different maps. We'll be getting our hands on the downtown map that we got to play in the initial beta, and as well as a new map called Dust Bowl. So really excited to get my hands on that. And speaking of the footage that we got to look at this past week, some of the short clips basically showing off all the maps and game modes, really started getting me hungry for this game, especially when I saw the clip from, I believe the map's called Hollywood Heights or Hollywood Hills. It's basically the big indoor mansion that we've seen in a couple of different trailers. But the clip that they showed there, showing the close quarters gameplay with the micro destruction, it just screams, you know, Battlefield 3 close quarters DLC. And man, I cannot wait to get my hands on that. I've been itching for something like that since Battlefield 3. You know, we got domination in Battlefield 4, but the map design and just the way that game mode played out in Battlefield 4 just is nothing like the way it was in Battlefield 3. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, praying to God that we get something, you know, that resembles the way it was in Battlefield 3. Because man, oh man, I enjoyed that thoroughly, and that'd be a nice change up from Battlefield 4. So really interested in that, as well as a couple of other maps that I saw, one of which I believe was called the, I don't want to get this mixed up here, the Block. That's the one I'm referring to. Essentially the one that was like an apartment complex, and you can see that several of the walls are pretty much blown to crap, and kind of also referencing or hinting at the micro destruction being added back in. And it looks to be another, you know, close quarters infantry centric type map, really fitting into my playstyle. So just those two maps in general, and some of the other ones that I've seen, it looks like this game is going to be a lot more infantry focused and a little bit smaller map design, which I'm okay with. With, you know, the majority of the maps in Battlefield 4 being big, open, vehicles-oriented style maps, I think it's a nice change up to have something similar to, you know, an infantry-based close quarters type design. Not saying that they're all going to be that way, because we haven't even actually played the game, but you know, that's just what I'm hoping for, and my personal opinion. So a few other game modes to make note of. There's going to be 2 competitive style game modes in this this upcoming game. One of which is called Crosshair, and this is one that we just got to look at recently. And it's basically a VIP style game where you have one player who is the VIP. The cop's job is to protect him and, I believe, lead him to an extraction point. And of course, the criminal's job is to take the VIP out and win the round. So this is a one life only game mode, similar to Defuse in Battlefield 4 and Search and Destroy in Call of Duty, if you're familiar with that. So you get one life, you get shot, you're dead, you have to wait till the next round. So essentially, I think what I've seen so far is the VIP, you only can carry around a sidearm, but the sidearm, it appears, is going to be similar to the Desert Eagle, and a ridiculously overpowered Desert Eagle at that, just from what I've seen so far. So that looks like it could be a lot of fun. And of course, the other competitive mode, Rescue, pretty straightforward. We've seen this one before. Basically, the SWAT team's job is to go in and save the lives of the innocents that the criminals have held hostage. And once again, there is a no life or no respawn in this game mode. You have one life only. If you get shot, you have to wait till the next round. And if all the SWAT members are killed, then the criminals would therefore win the round. So looks like those 2 could be quite a bit of fun if done correctly. Hopefully done a lot more thoroughly than Defuse was in Battlefield 4, because I think I played all of 1.5 rounds of Defuse and never went back to it. So here's hoping, right? So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Like I said, we should be getting our hands on the beta next Tuesday, next week at some point by the latest. I'm assuming, I'm really hoping. So considering the game itself will be out in just over a month. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments if you're excited for Battlefield Hardline, and I appreciate it very much. I'll catch you next time.